Chronic absenteeism is obviously a statewide issue. We are all aware about the benefits of attending school, from academics to social emotional.
It can affect like a lot of stuff, like your mentality, your work ethic, your applications to jobs and colleges.
I try not to get sick so I don't miss school.
I try to come as much as I can because I know like the education's important.
During the pandemic years, we took that time to develop a district-wide attendance improvement plan with an anticipation that the pandemic would have a huge impact on chronic absenteeism. Pre-pandemic, we had an overall 9.6% chronic absenteeism rate. In the years 20 and 21, our chronic absenteeism tripled to a 28.3% rate. That's overall. When you start looking at some of our vulnerable populations, our McKinney-Vento students, our homeless population, our students with disabilities, their chronic absenteeism rate increased tenfold.
It's a huge difference in the culture, the mentality of students after the pandemic. Our goal is to reduce that chronic absenteeism and make a difference over the next few years.
Post-pandemic, districts were provided quite a bit of monies. So we started with the development of adding an attendance team, funding them out of our expanded learning opportunity grant. That goes away, and so my task is, how do I get this to live in LCAP and be funded by LCAP? So put a plan in place, advocate, and then we created and drafted a position for a teacher on special assignment to come in and to help support the work.
Our approach to change that culture post-pandemic has been restorative in nature. That instead of, why aren't you at school? It's, we miss you, and what can we do to help you?
The biggest issue is just the lack of thinking it's important. We'll see students come in through the attendance office, and there's no sense of urgency. We try to find out what's happening, if the student's willing to share that information, and then try to offer a couple solutions.
It goes beyond just their academics. There's usually something more going on in their life that impacts their attendance here at school.
In our LCAP funding through our SIPSA, we've been able to fund a community liaison to find out, what are the barriers of coming to school? Why are they not here?
They can't focus when they have so many factors going on at home. Lack of stable housing, lack of social emotional support, lack of basic needs that include food, clothing. Sometimes they don't want to get to a bus stop because it's so far away. We are working right now with our city council members and RTA to get better transportation for our students. If it's a clothing issue, here at Poly High School, I opened up a clothing closet where our students can go in, get clothing at no cost to them.
What we learn is every student comes with their own story of what roadblocks have been created in their life that's keeping them from school or keeping them to be engaged.
We're trying to increase our teachers' awareness of what they can do as well in the classroom.
Talk about the opportunities in class, whether it's some of the clubs that we have, some of the sports that we have, some of the opportunities for them to get help, to get clothing, to get bus passes. A lot of the students don't know where to go first, so as a teacher, you're usually the first point of contact to clarify all that information.
I still hear from teachers who weren't aware that these programs exist and the rights and privileges these students have so they can be more a part of what every other kid is already a part of.
The more you miss school, the more you have a chance of missing something important.
You don't want to miss anything because maybe it's like a really important concept and now you won't get the rest throughout the entire school year. You got to be there.
Chronic absenteeism, it's a multiplier. And by that I mean is that if you're not in school, by the time you hit 6th grade, if you are a student who is chronically absent, you're more likely to drop out of high school. We've revamped our LCAP so that we're more hyper-focused on the actions that are going to be directly developed to impact those student groups and educational programs on any of the indicators.
One of the programs that our district has provided is Attention to Attendance. A2A is what we refer to it as. This program keeps track of missed days, missed periods, and tardies. A2A generates letters to the families, and then at some point it'll tell us to generate a meeting. If they continue to still miss, we'll then move on to the home visit and then on to a SARB meeting at the district level.
As we developed the home visit protocol, it was important for us to create relationships with families based on, one, that they're valued, and two, that we respect them.
Our parents are very accepting of the home visits. They do like us going out there. They get to know about all the resources that we have here at the site and in the community as well.
And again, it's incumbent upon teachers and school sites to have the school connectedness with all kids so that they want to be here. One of the things that we do to get them better connected is our School Plus 2 initiative. And what that means essentially is to get kids connected with clubs, extracurriculars, so that they feel this connection and they're more apt to go to school.
The school really provides like all sorts of opportunities like art, music, and all the other clubs they have.
The more committees and clubs and afternoon activities that you have, you will appeal to more across the board.
It's important that teachers understand that students are going to miss, and we need to have a plan to address that. Even our students that rarely miss school are going to hit bumps in the road as they go through 4 years on this campus. So how do we make sure they know there's people here to support them?
I think the most important thing is the teachers showing that they care every day, because if they care every day, the next step is that you start to care too.
Motivation is absolutely affected by caring adults. When students know that an adult is anticipating them being here and notices when they're gone, that makes them understand that they matter.
Being outside, greeting them as they walk in, greeting them by names, maybe giving them a fist bump.
Doing little things like that make them want to be here every day.
This is an all hands on deck thing. We need everybody at every site involved on a daily basis. And it's not just those people in the front office and the teacher and so forth. It's the bus driver, it's the custodian, it's the lunch personnel. We need everybody involved with this welcoming nature to flip that culture that's existed of it's okay not to be at school.
Our ultimate goal is to rebuild that culture with our parents, with our students, with the community, that attendance is important. And I think ultimately the numbers will then speak for themselves.
We got to get kids in school. We got to keep them in school so that we can get to the learning and the exciting things that we provide as a public institution.